Super excited to have you along to see this house and one particular part of it. There was a challenge. It had to do with not having the right rooms, I guess. The house had this potential for the space, but the right room combination wasn't there at the time. Is that the best way to say it?
Yeah, sometimes it's just about finding a way to make your house flexible while still being beautiful.
So when this house was built, the first owners weren't into exercise, so there wasn't an exercise room. But the new owners needed a place for exercise. There's no exercise room. It's not a huge house. So we had to create the space, combine some rooms so that that could happen and not have weights all over the place. Because the obvious room was basically the front room of the house, right next to the dining room. So as you come through here, you can see how the house flows through the kitchen, into the front room, right to the front door. It's all out in the open, and we don't want ugliness, so we had to come up with a solution.
You want your entryway naturally to be beautiful, to be that first impression. So how do you use an entryway that's large or maybe has a formal space, but also functional? And that is where design comes into play.
So we'll show you a picture of what this room looked like. Original from late 90s. You can see in the picture, there was a pole here, and it was ugly, but that wasn't the big problem. The pole was a big problem.
Really cutting up the space,
She
if you can
symbolized
imagine this.
the pole. Yes. So to make this more usable and not just have a place for two chairs to sit when you wanted to read your book or whatever, and it's not that big of a room here, really. So to make this multiple usage, that had to go. What are some other cool features of this room?
Well, of course, if you're going to be exercising, you need to have some air movement. So not only did we change out the light fixtures from the beautiful entryway ceiling and hanging, light there, but we have the air movement. But to envision this as an exercise area that really works, and yet you don't see it, means you had to come up with some hiding places.
All right, so we'll get to that in a second. So first,
I jumped ahead.
No, I was like, where's the exercise room? We're in the exercise room. Maybe they don't know. But obviously, fake beam up here added some interest. And you can see the shiplap. We won't get into the whole conversation about whether shiplap is still cool or not. I think it works in this space because of all the details that work together. Where's the exercise room at? Should we unveil the exercise room? All right, here you go. Here it is, the big unveil. So, this was the solution. Obviously, this room lost a little bit of depth because of this new cabinet here, but totally functional, it works.
You got the sound, the weights, yoga mats, DVD player if you need it, television, Roku, all of it, including the mirror to check your form.
Done, put it all back away, and it just looks like an extra panel. Now, the side benefit and another problem with the house where you've got hard tile floors everywhere is the echo problem that you get. But these helped a lot. As soon as these went up, it made a huge difference in absorbing the sound as well. And honestly, most people coming into this house don't know that there's anything back there. They just see these panels. So there you go. Problem solved.
Beautiful entry, flexible space, right?
That's right. That's how we do it.
Yeah.